South Africa continues to be held in high regards in protecting human rights on global stage. That's been one of the assertions at the National Human Rights Conference. It's held as the world gears up to mark the International Day for the Elimination of Racial Discrimination. Once again, the Israel versus South Africa case before the International Court of Justice took center stage at this gathering.
The international community should not only rely on the ICJ, but it will rely on its solidarity, on its support, and put the necessary pressure to the state of Israel, while we continue with the ICJ processes ourselves as a state. But we are happy that the collective conscience of the international community is being reawakened. We have seen the US itself now calling for a ceasefire after refusing on several occasions, Germany doing the same, and the friends of Israel, like Australia, New Zealand, many friends of theirs are now saying they should not proceed with a military operation in Gaza. They need to do more and to ensure that there's humanitarian aid.
South Africa is currency and has currency, and its support is highly sought after. That is why we come under fierce criticism, because the struggle is to get South Africa in your corner, because if you don't, many other countries are going to say, we don't actually think we're going in the right direction. South Africa continues to lead many initiatives globally and in the UN system. So Advocate Mashabane, a key proposal I would make for work to be done going forward out of this conference is the need to create space for the understanding of the global politics of human rights.
Pretoria has been lauded for not turning a blind eye on the situation in Gaza and for the international law to be tested before the World Court.
Everybody waited for somebody to challenge the dominance and hegemony of the West and the duplicity and double standards in human rights. I admitted that I didn't expect our country to be the one. I thought it would come from a country like Turkey or one of the Arab states or so on. I don't think we realize how momentous that was. The question now is, how does South Africa sustain it?
In fact, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights 75th anniversary celebrations in December of last year were muted, or better yet, drowned out by the sounds of guns and missiles that have rained down on Gaza since the 7th of October 2023, killing over 30,000 and wounding a further 70,000 Palestinians, and literally scorching the earth of Gaza.
What about the shortcomings along the journey?
But I think we lost our way as we proceeded in the 30 years in navigating the politics of human rights in a combustible world with big states that play high stakes geopolitical, and we've lost our capacity. I made the point, just in brief, I made the point that I was struck by how the Polokwanization, where the weakening of the state happened, that how it impacted on foreign policy as well.
Meanwhile, South Africa will mark the Human Rights Day to pay homage to the people who were gunned down in Sharpeville in 1960. Demonstrators marched in a peaceful protest against a dreadful past law. The day went on to inspire the United Nations to craft a global day to eliminate racial discrimination. Ekurhuleni, SABC News, Boksburg.